Shiv slide up in this bitch, throw some knives, then I shiv slide up in this bitch, throw some knives, then I shiv slide up in this bitch, throw some knives, then I shiv slide up in this bitch, throw some knives, then I
Shiv slide. Let's get straight to it. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is press F7, type in this command, cl_show POS space 2. Okay, this will open this up. All we need to keep track is of the velocity. This will give us a good indication if we're doing it correctly. First thing you want to do is hold your W key, hold your space, and whilst you're in the air, hold your slide key. So for me, that's my side button on my mouse. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now all we're going to do is we're going to shoot to the right, okay, with our right click. Just over 90 degrees, not too high, not too low. You got to figure out the sweet spot. For me, it's roughly around here, and then it will look something like this. So 600, that's not too bad, but trying to focus too much on the number at first, just focus on getting the fundamentals down. Alright, so we'll do that again. So it should look like. Now at the end of that, we're just gonna add a jump. Okay, so in order to keep the shift slide going, we got to jump in between each slide. Okay, so you don't want to jump too late or too early. So you don't want to jump too late at the end of the slide, otherwise you lose your momentum, or too early where your fire rate might not be able to keep up with the sliding. After that jump, everything is normal. We just add in one extra input key, okay? And that key is the direction key opposite to where we're shooting. So I'm shooting to the right first, so I hold the A key. Okay, if I shoot to the left, then I'm holding the D key whilst I'm holding W in the air, okay? You don't have to hold it when you're sliding, but you can if you want to make like a turn. Okay, but for now we're just holding the key opposite to where we're shooting. So we got 700 there. That's really good. I think anything above 700 is solid. I think I mentioned it before, but you want to right click just before you slide. You don't want to see, that was bad because I shot way too early. Right click just before you slide, basically just before you touch the ground. So once we've got that down, you can start adding other movement abilities or movement tech. So for example, you can, instead of initiating like that, it might be a bit tedious or a bit annoying or inconsistent, you can use a K-dash, for example. Same thing. Okay, see, that was good because I had crazy velocity there from the K-dash. Okay, you can also do it off the zip line. Okay, you can do it off a wall bounce. Do it off a Shiv wall bounce. Okay, my personal favorite is doing it off an air dash. Just a quick heads up, when you air dash, you want to ideally air dash diagonally because you go further and the speed's a bit higher. It's the same concept when you're doing it off the zip line too. Okay, so what I like to do is now, as you can see, it's very tedious always having to jump. Luckily, there are ways to eliminate that completely with some items, specifically fire rate items and items that give you slide distance. So the bare minimum needed to slide infinitely without jumping is rapid rounds and fleet foot, as this gives you the least amount of slide distance in the game, 35%, and 10% fire rate is good enough. So let's initiate with a K-dash, for example. It's literally the same concept without the space key. The exact same. So yeah, so you can go even crazier if you really want to. So now we got 50% slide distance and 30% fire rate, okay? So you can also start off with a right click, but I don't really like doing that. I like this way. So now you're a literal go-kart. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much else to it. Fire rate, slide distance, and you're good to go. Thanks for watching.